Glad to have you with us in the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona, as we're here for what should be another exciting edition of the Rate Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a team from the Big X, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Iowa's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They'll try the right side. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Hold. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So Kansas offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. He'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Pickett. Strong, firm tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. On the option, he'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds the tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. They'll move the tight end. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Moulton. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. To the ground with the back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. And the Hawkeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Moulton.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hawkeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, give on the inside. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the ground, he's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Grabbed in the middle. It's Canty. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Got him downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. A little screen to the running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets away. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Toss sweep to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. To the air, it's Daniels. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab, it's Canty. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He'll pull it on the read. Makes one-man miss. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Pulls it in. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The Hawkeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That's a bad sign for the offense. You're trying to throw screen passes to try to negate the pass rush from the defense. That time, the pass rush even got home on a screen pass.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Pulls it in and looking upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Off play action on first down. On target over the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to pass, it's Daniels. He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The give to the back. Can't get it to the ground. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Touchdown, Kansas! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Fights off a defender. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Crosses the 40. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The give to the tailback. Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Kansas offense returns to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air, it's Daniels. Wide open downfield. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Rutgers Jayhawks. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The receiver on the jet sweep. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's caught. Still running at the 40. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Quickly to the tight end. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Personal foul.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Gill. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, we can feel the excitement of this Rate Bowl in Phoenix back here in our studios. Talk about a riveting first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, and the exciting conclusion of the Rate Bowl.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Daniels. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Pickett. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the 4th down. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hard running there. Spins away from the defender.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Takes a handoff, and he's going right. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Jayhawks are facing 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The throw. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He wants it all. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Headed for the corner on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Lost one deep down the right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down, they'll go to the air. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter, clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Back to throw, it's Daniels. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They boot it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. He lost one down the sideline. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. It's a reverse. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? The Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Moulton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Creates a little room. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40, all the way down to the 38-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's caught downfield. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Powers through the defender. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Here's the handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Touchdown, Jayhawks! Fitted in the window for the score.
Now, a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
16.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Gives it on the option. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moulton. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. They just keep firing. Got it in the middle. It's Phillips.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. To the air on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Hawkeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Hawkeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Precision protection, blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To throw, it's Daniels. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got it on the left. Open spacing. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man. It's Henderson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll try the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They will.
It's a foul on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And it now feels like game over after coughing up the fumble. They were down. They needed something big to happen. They had to score touchdowns, but give this defense credit. They just finish. They're playing to the end of the game with great effort, creating a takeaway to ice this thing.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Goes to the option, and he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Touchdown, Rock Chop! strike through the air for the score.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
The 18 unit on the field. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
41, Iowa, 23.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air on second down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And down he goes back at the 3. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gill. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back.
And the Kansas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these 2 teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.